We're now delighted to be joined over the telephone by our guest, Dr. Samah Saad, our advisor of the former Minister of Tourism. Dr. Samah, good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon to you and to your nice viewers.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for your time this afternoon. Let me, go straight to my main focus. The first quarter of this year has now witnessed growth in volume of incoming tourist traffic to Egypt by about 3 to 4% compared to the same period and the first quarter of last year, which was also a record year for tourism in Egypt. What indication do these statistics give, especially during, celebrations and festivals like these?
Actually, the statistics came from Ministry of Tourism indicating there is an increase. And, this is a good sign.
Yes.
The whole world now are like to travel, are traveling, and the area is full of political troubles. And in spite of all this, we are still receiving an increased number of tourists. So this is a great sign because people feel it's secure, it's safe, they can travel. And we can talk as much as we can, but figures at the end prove what we say.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, Doctor. Now, Dr. Samah, now we've chosen, the city of Alamein to hold this annual tourism season, making it a great start of the efforts to make the city a model for sustainable tourist cities as well, and provide services throughout the year. How do you see, New Alamein City in this regard, Doctor?
Actually, having this festival and activities is putting the Alamein on the map, on tourism map, very fast, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have much of advertising about it now, but they have more about it in the Arab countries. And we have a lot of Arab tourists are coming, especially, of course, they don't come for one night, but they come and stay minimum 1 week, especially to attend those events. Although the same singers and the same artists, they perform in their countries, in our sister countries. But still, Egypt is a different atmosphere. The weather in Alamein is a different atmosphere. So in spite of all this, they still come and spending a lot of money and staying a long time.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Samah, yes, Doctor, carry on.
So it's good for us. This is the best advertising.
Absolutely.
It's done by itself.
Yes, indeed. Now, Dr. Samah, how do you see the variety of activities that are on offer during this tourism and summer festival? We're talking about sports, entertainment, shopping even. Lots of different activities available, theater, drama. How important do you see the diverse options available for the visitors?
I think, this is a good combination because then it suits all the interests and suits all the age groups and all the genders, all the nationalities, because maybe you come for the entertainment and someone else would come for the sport tournament. They have even car racing tournament, so it gets different as well. So this is a correct its way to as they are doing it now.
Mm-hmm. Now, Dr. Samah, we've also seen hotel capacity rates reaching 54.78% during the first quarter of the year, which is at the level of tourist cities with a growth of 8% compared to the same period of last year. Tell us a bit about these statistics. How important is it to increase hotel capacities, hotel rooms, availability of accommodation in order to cater for the numbers we are hoping to host?
You see, when the investors see that those numbers are increasing, and see there is growth of revenue and business in Egypt, definitely it attracts them to come and start investing and building more hotels. So actually the figures are very important because any business decision is based on figures. And the figures are positive in spite of the whole trouble around us in the area. So this gives a good trust for the investors to come and build more hotels and more rooms, which we are really need. If you want to reach the 30 million tourists, and if you want to reach the number of tourists we are aiming for in 2030.
Yes, absolutely, Doctor. Also, Doctor, let me ask you a bit about some of the developments we've seen with regards to the sustainable development of the Egyptian infrastructure. We're now seeing more developments of the transport network, for example, high-speed train, monorail, also ensuring a magnificent and efficient experience for those seeking transportation to our different resorts. How do you see such developments in promoting the tourism industry, providing ease of transport, accessibility for potential visitors?
You see, actually, the transport is one of the main things.
Mm-hmm.
So, not everybody comes by plane. They
Yes.
come still by cars and stuff like this. Because here, when we speak about tourism, we speak about various types of tourists. You still have the local tourists, and which are paid more or less the same like a foreign tourism in the North Coast. And you have people coming from the Arab countries. They don't come directly to the North Coast. They come first and stay in Cairo maybe for some time, and then go there. So actually the ease of transportation, the roads and all ways, it's a main factor to attract a lot of traffic to the North Coast. This happened only like 2 years ago. I mean, the big boom of the North Coast is started since 22, and it's positive, and it's going in the positive way so far.
Indeed. Finally, Doctor, in the age of digitalization and in this digitalized world that we live in, how important do you see the digitalization of the tourism sector in Egypt to improve the tourist experience?
Actually, what's happening now, I was discussing something with the Egyptian Tourism Authority. They are really gathering statistics and gathering information and studying the negative point and the positive point, and they are going more on the positive point. So all this really helps in driving more tourism in the future as well. If we want to reach this, again, always look for this 30 million tourists. We have to do all this to reach the point at the end.
Absolutely right. So I'm afraid we've run out of time. I'd like to thank you very, very much. Dr. Samah Saad, the advisor, former Minister of Tourism, thank you so much, sir, for your time and your insight and for joining us this afternoon. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of today's edition of Cairo Local Time. You were in the company of myself, Angie Meher. Many thanks for watching.